Hey everyone, JD here with another Grayman Urban Survival topic online, and today I wanted to go over an Altoids Survival Kit with you that I made probably about 5 years ago. I know you've seen these things done to death on YouTube. Everyone and their mother has done their own version of it, but since I'm teaching a class tomorrow on the concepts of EDC, I thought I would also do a little video about this one that I made 5 years ago or so. So let's get into it. I'll break it down, we'll see what's in here, and it has a couple items and modifications that I think you're really going to like. So first things first is I have a little mini Bic on the outside. Fire is important and you need quick access to it sometimes, so I have a little mini Bic. It's wrapped up in duct tape, and duct tape is the exact width of a mini Bic, so I didn't have to trim it down. I didn't lose any duct tape in the process. Duct tape makes also a great little fire tinder in case you can't find anything. This stuff lights up really well, so you can always have duct tape on you at all times and fire, so that's a fun little item. Put that right there. So next on this side I have a P51 can opener. I like the P51s more than the P38s. You just seem to get a little bit more torque out of the deal. I've used this one to open multiple cans on camping trips and stuff. I just like it, so put that there. Got the Ranger band on here, keeps everything together. Usually I have electrical tape all around this to keep it waterproof. The Ranger band actually has this here, and I got this from a company called Daiso. It's a Japanese import company. It's kind of like a Dollar Tree store. They sell everything for $1.50, but a lot of really high quality items. As you can see, it's a really nice mirror. So you can use this for signaling. You can use this to help shave if you want it, I guess. If you're going glamping and you need to pluck your eyebrows, you got a nice mirror to do that. So it's very thin, $1.50. I have these in pretty much all my packs and survival kits and whatnot. I mean, you can't beat this. I mean, it's the size of a credit card, super light. So that's something that I've seen a lot of people, they want to polish the back and whatever, but I would rather just use this. So stick the Ranger band off, get right into it. If you've ever used a jigsaw, you know that they come in a T-shank for the blades, and it fits perfectly underneath the lips here. And because it does, nothing falls out. It's really cool. And I put a little bit of electrical tape on that because you can never have enough tape around you, I believe. So you just twist the body of the tin a little bit, comes right out. This has some pretty aggressive blades on it. I've used it a little bit in a jigsaw, and I'm just recycling it. Do a little woodworking and stuff, make little notches, whatever. So cool little item. Got some paper here, use that as tinder. On the lid I have 3 waterproof matches. Underneath here I have like a little fishing kit, some fishing line, fishing hooks. I have a sewing needle here underneath this. Here's the strike pad. I have a couple extra waterproof matches with a couple small nails and bobby pins, things like that. That's all inside a straw that I had sealed shut. Here's a bigger stormproof match. I have a mini Photon Light. These things are really cool, super easy to pack everywhere. And I actually have a couple extra batteries for it, and the reason I keep 2 extra batteries is you can actually ditch this entire body, pull out the LED bulb and the 2 leads to it, literally hold these together, clamp the leads like this, and you have a working light. You don't even need the body on here. So if you want to save some room, you can literally just take this bulb out with the 2 leads, put it in here. You have 2 extra batteries. You can use 1, you can use 2, but you can't use 3. It's just the battery's not rated for that brightness. So, 1 you have a little half power, 2 you have full power. But that's a cool little hack if you didn't know that about LED lights. I have a magnesium stick with a ferro rod on it. This was my dad's during the first desert storm. So, I mean, this thing's been around for a long time, and as you can see, he and I both have used this a number of times. So that's a cool little item. That was issued to him, so that's just a little thing to remind me of him. I have one of those joke candles that don't go out, so I can light this, save fuel in my lighter, use this to help start a fire if I need to. I have another big lighter, and I have this wrapped up in some sort of green twine. I can use this as tripwire, whatnot, but this one also works. Fire is very important, especially like in one of these little survival tins. That's that. Here's another stormproof match. Put that there. Now I have safety pins and bobby pins. Bobby pins you can use to escape handcuffs if you have practiced that art. I have some paper clips, So just little various miscellaneous things. Here's more bobby pins. I have a decent sized nail. I've used this to actually nail into a tree and hang like something off of it. I can't remember what I hung off of it, but anyways, hung something off of there. So I have some, I guess what you would call snare wire or baling wire. I use it to wrap around metallic bottles and hang them over fire. It's not really the best stuff for snares, just because it's metal. It doesn't have a lot of flex in it laterally, especially when it's bunched up or whatever. So I would rather just use paracord or something for snares if I had to. And check with your local laws. I know a lot of snaring and trapping is illegal in a lot of states, but whatever. So I have this. Can use it for gear repair if need be. Here I have a bunch of dental floss wrapped around a little Ziploc bag, and this has a bunch of sinkers and hooks and all sorts of stuff. It's like a little miniature fishing kit. There's also some actual fishing line in there, just something I had made up. I'm not going to use it for dental purposes. You can see it's got a little bit of rust or whatever that's coming through. Anyways, got half a glue stick. Used glue sticks pretty much my whole life to fix a lot of stuff temporarily. Glue sticks are fine. Just light them with the lighter, dab it on, compress it or whatever. So that's that. Got a couple band-aids. Here's another stormproof match. A couple decent sized band-aids. Antiseptic towelette. Some first aid antibiotic. Got some small band-aids. I have an X-Acto knife blade wrapped up in Hello Kitty duct tape, because you can never have enough Hello Kitty duct tape, I think. And I guess the X-Acto knife blade is useful as well. And I also have a safety razor blade. So this one, it's open for cutting right away. Safety first. Make sure you don't cut yourself. But that's what I have in there. Hopefully you saw something you like, maybe an idea that you can put into one of your own tins. Like I said, I'm doing a class tomorrow on the concepts of EDC, and we'll be building really basic versions of my kit here, but it's going to be really fun, and I'm going to use this kit here as an example of just various things you can put in there, addition to what we put in our kit that we make tomorrow. So yeah, it'll be fun. The concept thing that I'm doing can basically be talking for about 10-15 minutes. A lot of information that most people haven't thought of when it comes to EDC. I'm not doing any lists, so it's going to be really interesting. So if you like this video, be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. That would really help me out a lot. And if you take anything away from this video for your own kit, you will definitely be doing it with gusto.